Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Chelle. So as the weather has started to turn recently and get a lot colder, I got all of my autumn decor out recently. You'll have seen my last video was an autumn decor haul, and then I decided to give the house a really good clean and make it all cozy, ready for the season ahead. So I filmed it all for you. I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. It gives you some inspiration to both clean the house and get it all cozy, ready for autumn too. I'm going to start in the living room, and to get me in the mood I'm going to put an autumn kind of screensaver on the TV. You can just search for these on YouTube, and some of them are great as they're around 3 hours long, and then they'll just slowly change, making it super cozy, and it almost looks like a picture on the TV. So there's a few bits that need tidying away in here, and I'm so glad that we had this hidden storage built into the fireplace. It is just super handy. So I just popped a couple of bits away, put the switch into the cupboard, and then that is pretty much all that needed tidying up. I have put quite a lot of autumn decor in here, and as I mentioned last week, I filmed a haul if you want to know where anything is from. So I'm going to start with a garland kind of on the fireplace media unit area, but first of all I'm just going to give everything a quick dust with the Pledge Fluffy Duster. Our TV is actually on one of those swivel brackets, so you can kind of pull it out and move it around. So I'm just kind of putting the garland at the bottom so it doesn't fall out, kind of push it back in. And then I also have an LED strip light that goes around the back of the TV. So I turned them on and changed it to orange just to kind of add to the effect. And after a little bit of faffing with the garland, I was happy. So now I'm going to clean the glass table, which I'm going to clean with Astonish glass cleaner and then my glass cleaning cloths. I'll put any bits from the table that I am swapping out into the autumn box, and then I'll get them back out after autumn. Nick and Arabella picked me up these absolutely stunning roses at the weekend. I thought they would look perfect on the coffee table. The colour is just amazing, and the flowers themselves are absolutely huge. So I added a pot puree pumpkin and ceramic pumpkin and just a little candle which I displayed on the book. So next up I'm just going to clean the sideboard area. I actually got the vase recently and I've been meaning to get some stems or dried flowers to go in it, but never got around to it. But I did actually pick up some at the weekend that are nice and autumnal to go in there. I picked up a couple of bunches of dried flowers from the range that I just basically started to take apart and then display. I did want 2 packs of these dried hydrangeas, but they only had one, so I just bought another kind of dried pack. I'm not sure what the flowers are called, but yeah, I just kind of put them in there, faffed around a little, and then I think that I'm happy with it. I then vacuumed the sofa, and to be honest I need to give it a really proper clean. I am thinking of getting one of those spot cleaners, so if anyone has any recommendations then please do let me know. After Christmas I do think we're going to decorate in here. We're going to get a new sofa, change the decor in the living room, as to be honest I just really don't like the grey anymore and would like something a little bit more kind of neutral and country kind of vibe, if that makes sense. Anyway, for today I'm just vacuuming the sofa, and we'll get the cozy cream blanket out and then put the cushions back. is everything decor wise I'm changing over for autumn. So just need to vacuum, and that is the living room nice and clean and tidy, ready to get cozy and watch some films in here. Then the last thing that I often do when I'm cleaning is just spray 1001 carpet spray all over the carpets just to finish it off. And then I turn the fire on, only the flames of course, just to make it feel extra cozy. That's the living room done, and I'm really pleased with how it looks in there. Not too much, but definitely much cozier. Now I'm moving on to the hallway and changing out my summer wreath to my autumn one. In the next couple of weeks I'll also be doing an autumn display at the front, which I normally do, with lots of kind of autumnal plants and pumpkins. I'll probably do it early October when we've kind of been pumpkin picking and everything. I'm also going to swap around a couple of items in the hallway, and again just giving it a good clean first, starting with the mirror and then dusting the radiator cover. I didn't do a lot in here, just changed the plants. I put this orangey kind of plant in here and added a candle. Next up is the kitchen, and I'm going to start with the shelves and kind of coffee area. Firstly, removing everything from the shelves and then giving them a good dust. Once the shelves are clean, I then pulled the coffee machine out to get all behind it and make sure I could give all of this area a really good deep clean before I go on and decorate it. I picked up this little board from the range at the weekend and think it will look perfect in this corner. I then added my autumn mug to the machine, as this will be the coffee cup that I will be using for the foreseeable. I'm now going to get on with styling the actual shelves, and got this squash kind of shaped diffuser, which I think will actually look quite good on the shelves, and it smells great too. I did actually put a lot of these same things back up onto the shelves, like the plants and the book, but just added a couple of autumnal bits like a candle and a couple of mugs. Next up is the window area, which I just initially cleared and then gave the windows a clean, as I do find that the windows around the sink can get particularly dirty. However, today they weren't really that bad, so I just used glass cleaner and my cloths for quickness, as like I said, they are pretty clean. So I gave the windowsill a quick wipe and then added this vase with dried flowers and then these mini kind of pumpkin things that I have, and then just put these in each corner of the windowsill, which I think look really nice. It's actually a little bit later now, as I had to stop and make dinner, so I'm just going to swap a couple of bits out on top of this unit too. I did actually add some lights to the glass pumpkin for now, but I don't really like it like this, to be honest. I think it's a bit garish and more Halloweeny. So since filming this, I have since added an autumn trail mix of snacks into the glass jar, which I will overlay now so you can kind of see what it looks like, and will include everything that I put into the kind of autumn trail mix at the end of the video if you do want to see what's included. Next up is the kitchen sofa, which I just gave a vacuum, but it desperately needs cleaning properly, and I just keep putting it off. Having a cream sofa in the kitchen was not a good idea because it can get really quite dirty in here, but yeah, for now just giving it a quick vacuum and then we'll clean it another time. So for now, vacuumed it and then swapped out the green throw for an orange one and put a couple of cushion covers over the existing ones, as well as adding a little cozy cushion. And I do think that these cushions go really well with the sofa in here. As I mentioned earlier, I had just made dinner in here and cleared away most of the bits, but I just needed to wipe and clean the sides, so I'm going to do that now, again using the Purdy and Fig cleaner. I got this super cute pumpkin soap dispenser from Asda, so filled that with some soap to have out in the kitchen and added this ceramic pumpkin kind of cookie jar that I got from Home Bargains on top of the hob. One of the last areas to do is the kitchen table, and I want to make a little centerpiece to go on here. Once the table was clean, I got a couple of bits out. So I've got a vase with some brown eucalyptus type foliage in it and a candle as well as a pumpkin, and we'll place it on a makeshift tray, which is essentially a bowl and with a serving board on top. But I actually think that it looks quite good styled like this, having these on top, and then it makes it really easy with it being on a tray just to move out the way when we are having dinner. So I do have an oven glove and tea towels from last year, so we'll put these out and throw my current ones away as it is completely battered. I did actually set one of them on fire not that long ago, so yeah, we'll definitely need a new one when it comes to putting my autumn stuff away. So I did actually decide to put one of the tea towels from this kind of 3 set through the drawer handle under the hob, and I thought it looked quite good like that. But yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments down below. I found this placemat that I'd forgotten about, so I put this in front of the chopping board, which I thought looked nice. And then I've also have this wreath and wasn't sure if it looked too much on the extractor fan, but put it there anyway. To finish off the kitchen, I vacuumed and mopped the floor, and I've talked about this before as I absolutely love it. It's the Bosch Aqua Mop. I will link it down below if anyone's interested. It basically mops and vacuums at the same time, which just saves me so much time. I would say that I will still do a kind of a proper deep mop once a week, but for daily mops, this is honestly amazing, and like I said, just saves me so much time. So that is the kitchen done, and then like I said at the end of this video I will share the trail mix that I put in the pumpkin jar, so that will be up next. So this is the trail mix that I added in the pumpkin jar. So firstly I added some salted pretzels, then some of the chocolate coated pretzels, which are absolutely delicious, a portion of some mixed nuts and raisins. I probably added around half of these, and then I got these mini Reese's Pieces buttercups, which again are just so Moorish. Added those in, gave it a really good mix, added a little spoon to serve, and then it's the perfect after school snack. I just have to make sure that I stay away from it.